God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Reflection from a Book of Hours, edited by Kathleen, Deignan, and Libby, Osgood. Human suffering, the sum total of suffering, poured out at each moment over the whole earth, is like an immeasurable ocean. But what makes up this immensity? Is it blackness, emptiness, barren wastes? No, indeed, it is potential energy. A price has to be paid for the struggle. The earth groans in travail with Christ. Like a wagon that creaks and grinds, progress advances painfully, bruised and tearful. Suffering holds hidden within it, in extreme intensity, the ascensional force of the world. Human suffering, the sum total of suffering, it very much is. A human person is self-aware. We know that we know. We are therefore, in many ways, the universe aware of itself, the universe able to feel itself, love itself, console itself, help itself, unfortunately hurt itself, yet also in so many ways transform itself. So suffering, therefore, is ubiquitous. It's universal. It's unfortunately something that we all face in form of pain, trauma, loss. Yet we, therefore, are faced with the choice, the conscious choice of either transmitting suffering or transforming it. So this is what makes suffering an ascensional force. You consider anything in your life of value and how you were able to arrive at that thing or that situation or that place or that person. It's been through challenge, it's been through struggle, it's been through suffering. I really am hard pressed to think of anything in my life that just kind of landed in my lap. And even then, if we do have those sorts of serendipitous things just kind of graced upon us, we usually are able to then look back in hindsight and see there was some sort of synchronistic, perhaps, chain of events, maybe causal, maybe not so much, that still, put those pieces into play in order to arrive us at that place. And again, it's a process that involves challenge, struggle, pain. Like we say, we put our blood, sweat, and tears into things. We put our heart and soul into them. So this is really what makes suffering an essential have an ascensional value. This is what gives it that extreme potential energy that can be transformed. So to close out this contemplation, I would like to read from the eloquence of Dr. Hunter S. Thompson, who says that life should not be a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in broadside in a cloud of smoke, thoroughly used up, totally worn out, and loudly proclaiming, "Wow, what a ride." And that's not to say there's not peace and centering to be found within the process, but to acknowledge that growth very much in so many ways is pain and struggle and being uncomfortable, because comfort zones are not good for growth. Those things kind of happen outside of the comfort zone. So to consciously embrace the struggle and suffering and to use it as a force for transformation, both in our lives and the lives of others, and in the greater spirit of the world. Peace.